Christos teach the same. Romans 15:26. For it had pleased them of Macedonia and Achaia to make a certain contribution for the poor saints which are at Jerusalem. So the church in Macedonia did a contribution and sent it to the poor in Jerusalem. So it is the responsibility of the church to take up an offering and send to believers when they are in need. I don't see any reason why you should give to the poor and put it on newspaper. You are embarrassing them. All these people who say our churches are doing philanthropy, our churches are doing welfare, then they will gather children and film them and snap them and advertise them. You are making caricature of those people. That defeats the motive for the giving. It defeats the motive. We are not giving for show. We are giving to help. And our help must be done in a coded way so that the people help can have dignity. You couldn't pay school fees, so I gave you school fees. Then I snap a picture with you. And then I put it on Facebook. This brother couldn't pay school fees. I thank God for using me to pay his school fees. Clap for me. You like that kind of thing? How many of you like it? Anybody? No. All these people that in the name of church, they come around, they gather African people who look malnourished. Then they make pictures of them, using them to raise money. And the money never gets to the poor. It's hypocrisy. Don't use somebody's poverty for your branding. You're not hearing me. Don't use somebody's poverty for your branding, to add value to your brand. People's disadvantage should not be your promotion. That's not Christianity. Look at God. The prodigal son was coming. The father didn't wait for the boy to come, because if he had come, he would be seen at a disadvantage. He's coming from pigs with poverty. The father ran and met the boy outside town and stopped him, dressed him there, clothed him there, covered his nakedness outside. Nobody saw it. Then came back with the boy, giving the boy dignity in restoration. That is the way God behaves. And if you are imitating your father, you should behave like that also. That's why the Bible says your left hand should not know what your right hand is doing. The reason is because as your right hand is reaching out, if your left hand knows, it has taken value out of the giving. Except you're giving for show. And if you're giving for show, you have your reward already. So number one, we care for our pastors. Number two, we care for the poor, the widows, the fatherless, the underprivileged. We give to them. We reach out to them in a very honorable and respectful fashion. Now look at another scripture where the church reached out to the poor. 1 Corinthians chapter 16 verse 1. Now concerning the collection for the saints, I have given order to the churches of Galatia, even so do ye. James 1:27. Pure religion and undefiled before God. And the Father is this, to visit the fatherless, widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. In the book of Acts, the church took care of widows and the poor. Acts 4:34-35, Acts 6:1. The tithe of the Old Testament law was meant for this category of men. That is why people pay tithe, to take care of the Levites, to take care of the poor, the widows, and the fatherless. Today, our giving is for pastors, church members who are poor and need support, and it was meant to honor God. Our giving should do the same all the time.